guys, today we're going to look at some gummy bears and we're going to add plain water and salt water to them, and we're going to see how they change in their shape, how they change in their texture, how they might be change in their weight if they're heavier or lighter. We're going to see if the color changes and different things like that. So once we get done with this, I'm gonna put some water on it and we're gonna watch it and see how the different properties change for each gummy bear. So I'm gonna change the camera to looking down at the gummy bears and we're gonna try our experiment. Alright, so this is the plate that we're going to add our plain water to. So if you can see, this green gummy bear is just a plain gummy bear. It's what any kind of gummy bear you would get from a store would look like. And so is this red one. But I'm going to add some plain water to the red gummy bear through this. And we're just going to watch and see how the gummy bear changes when we add that water to it. So we're going to let that soak for a little bit, and you can see that I've added that water right there to the gummy bear. And so we're going to just watch it for a little bit and see how it changes. And then I'm going to actually add a little bit more since the water ran away a little bit. And so I'm going to actually slide this plate out of the way and we're going to let it soak a little bit. And then on this plate we have the orange and a whitish gummy bear. And so we're going to add some salt water to these gummy bears, just to the one that says after, and we're going to watch how it might change based on the salt water. So I have some water here and I did pour some salt in there. I'm going to stir that up and get some of it, and we're going to add that water to this whitish gummy bear right here, and we are going to see how it changes the gummy bear and what happens to it when we add that salt water. Alright, so we got that water added there. I'm going to add just a little bit more to soak that in. I'm actually going to switch the plate back over to our plain water gummy bear. And so if you look at the gummy bear, this one actually grew a little bit, and you can see it's a little bit bigger than the green one. We compare it in size now, you can see it's kind of swelled out a little bit after it soaked up that water. This red one that we put the water on, I'm going to add a little bit more, is a little bit slimier and squishier than this one. This one's a little bit hard and it would be more chewy, and this one is a little slimy and it is wet and kind of sticky from the water that we added, and it did grow and expand in the size of it, and it is also a little bit heavier than the other one because of adding that water to it. And then this is our gummy bear with the salt water. I'm going to pick it up and look at it, and it is also a little bit squishier because it's soaked in that water. It doesn't look like it changed size too much, but if I sit them there beside each other, you can see that it is a little bit taller than the one that we didn't add any salt water to. And so the salt kind of made it a little bit hard compared to the one we just added the salt water to. So when you do your class kick assignment, you're just going to discuss how the gummy bears changed from the salt water and from the regular water that we added to the gummy bears.